My name is IES Fernando and his name is David. And we ask
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Me too.
We will ask you so few questions. And why you prefer English or Spanish?
I prefer English, of course.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Ada.
Which subject do you teach?
I teach English as a second language.
How long have you been working as a teacher?
I have been working as a teacher for 12 years, 11 or 12 years.
And how long have you been teaching at this school?
At this school, I have been working since November.
November. Okay.
Indeed, it is the first time I work in a public school, in a high school.
Okay.
Where did you learn to speak English?
I learned to speak English when I was a young girl, like you, when I was in the school and through high school. And then I studied English philology. Do you know English philology?
Yes.
Okay, and I went on an Erasmus scholarship to the United Kingdom, and there I learned a lot of English.
Really interesting. You use both English and Spanish in some of the subjects you teach. What does it mean exactly?
Okay, I think I normally use English, okay, in my subject, which is English, because I don't teach other subjects, such as maths or history,
Okay.
okay? But sometimes, if my students don't understand anything at all, I may use some Spanish to explain some little things.
Okay.
Also to tell people off. You! Cállate!
Okay, so do students like speaking English?
Students think they cannot speak English, but when they realize they can speak English and that they can communicate in English, they actually enjoy it. So they have fun, and when they feel confident, they try to speak more and more every day.
Okay, and is it difficult for them?
For students, I don't know, you tell me. Is it difficult to speak English?
I think in my position, I think that is normal because I know a little bit of English, but for other people, I don't know because I'm not at his situation.
Okay, that's okay. You speak good English, and it is a general rule for students to think that they cannot. And when you think that you cannot do something, you think it is difficult. Okay? So sometimes it's also about believing in yourself. And you can also use a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of English, and communicate.
And could you mention one advantage and one disadvantage of using a foreign language in a class of geography or math, for example?
Okay, when you're teaching things like maths in English, in the past, I have taught mathematical content or biology or science in English, and it is great fun because you get to experience the learning of something that is not English, something that is practical through English. So it becomes memorable and you learn that English and that communication very well. But sometimes I remember the case of one student who learned some of the words of the cycle of water, the water cycle, in English, but he didn't know the word in Spanish. So maybe that's a
It
disadvantage.
happens to me a bit.
It happens to you.
Yes.
You know science in English and you lack the words in Spanish.
Yes.
That might be a disadvantage. What do you think?
I think yes, it's a disadvantage because I'm trying to search the word in Spanish, but I can search it in English or vice versa.
But on the other hand, when you can map the concepts in your brain in the two languages, your brain becomes more powerful. It's like a super brain. You have superpowers in your brain.
Okay, thank you so much for this interview.
Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.